From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Tuesday, October 23rd, 2018. Silver is trading at $14.78 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,238 per ounce. Zen is trading at $13, and the average price of Bitcoin is $6,491. Antiwar.com reports the latest meetings between North and South Korea and the UN command ended with a major deal on disarming the joint security area surrounding the Truce Village of Panmunjom. The deal will see all arms and guard posts removed. Under the deal, the next year will see everything removed to at least a 1-kilometer radius of the area. The village itself will be guarded by 70 military personnel, 35 from each of the Koreas, and none of them carrying guns. There have already been several deals surrounding the disarmament of this area, with both sides starting to remove landmines from the area earlier this month. This is a substantial step forward in the Truce Village, which is itself a test case for the rest of the demilitarized zone. Last week, the two Koreas agreed to reconnect roads and rail lines, and they are advancing towards a settlement of the 1950 Korean War. Once finalized, a proper peace deal could see the demilitarized zone closed outright and the border normalized to the sort that other countries have. Zencash has changed their name to Horizon to better represent their transition from a cryptocurrency to a pioneering platform that protects consumer data. They are working towards the day when anyone will be able to build privacy-based applications on the Horizon platform. The unique spelling of Horizon is a nod to their heritage and recognizes that they remain committed to the vision that their project was built upon. Their coin and ticker symbol remain ZEN. Learn more at horizon.global and join the Horizon community. HORIZEN.global. UPI reports the city of Austin, Texas, issued a citywide boil water notice on Monday, 1 week after unprecedented flooding in the region inundated water supply lakes and killed 2 people. The notice was issued for all customers of Austin Water until further notice. The utility said the floodwaters flowing into the lakes contained high levels of silt, making it difficult for the city to produce the amount of water needed for customers. Austin Water said the high level of debris, silt, and mud requires extended filtration that slows the process of getting treated water into the system. To provide necessary water pressure for fire protection, plants must distribute water at treatment levels not typical in the utility's high standards for consumption. The notice said customers must boil water for drinking, cooking, or ice, and business should not use drinking fountains or soda fountains that rely on tap water. There have been no positive tests for bacterial infiltration of the water system. Torrential rains affected areas across the state over the past 2 weeks, prompting Texas Governor Greg Abbott to declare a state of emergency for 18 counties. Officials opened dams to relieve the lake. You can support FPP Radio by shopping online. Whether you're looking for precious metals, bitcoins, or books, you'll find that and more at shop.fppradio.com. Every purchase you make from one of my affiliates, like Namecheap and Amazon, at shop.fppradio.com helps fund FPP Radio. Or you can shop directly from FPP with Bitcoin in the Bitcoin store. That's shop.fppradio.com. Reuters reports a New Hampshire judge on Monday put on hold a law requiring some voters to present proof of residency when they register to vote, saying it would lengthen lines at polling places and make it difficult for students, disabled voters, and others to cast ballots. The temporary injunction against the Republican-backed law comes 2 weeks before U.S. congressional elections that will determine whether opposition Democrats or U.S. President Donald Trump's Republicans retain full control of the federal government's legislative branch. The measure, which passed largely along party lines, required those seeking to register within 30 days of an election to present documents proving that they live in the area where they intend to vote. Without such proof, they must agree to either send it within 10 days or the state will seek to verify their domicile. The law, however, does not require proof of address when voting. Justice Kenneth C. Brown of the Hillsborough Superior Court, Northern District in Manchester, wrote in his decision, where the law threatens to disenfranchise an individual's right to vote, the only viable remedy is to enjoin its enforcement. The legislation is the subject of a lawsuit filed by the League of Women Voters of New Hampshire and several other groups who said it would disenfranchise numerous groups, including students, the disabled, and homeless voters. The measure will be put on hold while the merits of the case are decided. Judge Brown added that the registration form itself is too complicated for many people to understand. This has been FPP Radio News. Online at fppradio.com.